Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I want to talk to you about something that could one day mean the difference between life and death, not for someone else, but for you. The truth is, after the age of 60, the risk of heart attacks increases significantly. But here's the good news: you have more power than you think, even if you're alone. Yes, a heart attack while alone is a terrifying scenario, but it's not a hopeless one. You can survive it. You can beat it. But you must be prepared, aware, and most importantly, empowered with the right knowledge. Recognizing the early warning signs of a heart attack can be the single most powerful decision you make in a critical moment. This isn't just about information. This is about owning your life and becoming your own first responder. The human body speaks to us. It warns us when something is off, but the key is learning how to listen. Chest discomfort isn't always dramatic. Sometimes it's a subtle pressure, a squeezing, or a strange fullness right in the center of your chest that lasts more than a few minutes, or goes away and comes back. Don't wait for crushing pain or a fall to the floor like you've seen in the movies. For many seniors, symptoms are quieter, and that's exactly what makes them dangerous. Shortness of breath can strike even without chest pain. Nausea, cold sweats, dizziness, jaw pain, pain in the back or arms, these are not to be dismissed. Too often people think it's probably nothing, or I'll wait it out. That kind of thinking has cost countless lives. The longer you wait, the more heart muscle dies. A delay of just 5 minutes can mean the difference between walking out of the hospital and not walking out at all. You must retrain your instincts. Doubt is deadly. Confidence in your awareness is life-saving. When your body sends signals, respect them, honor them. It's not about living in fear. It's about living prepared, because once you know what to watch for, you are no longer helpless. You become empowered. Think of it as building a reflex, just like you learned how to walk, how to drive, how to cook. This is just another skill, but one that keeps you breathing. The earlier you act, the better the outcome. The heart is a muscle, and when blood flow is blocked, time is everything. The clock starts ticking the moment the first symptom appears, and once you know what's happening, the next step is even more vital. Calling 911 is not just a suggestion, it is your lifeline. Many people still believe they can tough it out or drive themselves to the hospital, but this decision could cost you your life. When you dial emergency services, you are putting trained professionals on the path to you, bringing equipment, medications, and life, saving interventions that start before you ever reach the hospital. It's like calling in a rapid response team designed for this exact moment in your life. Don't worry about overreacting. Don't worry about looking silly. This is your heart. This is your life. Call with urgency, with determination, and without apology. Seniors especially may feel they don't want to bother anyone or don't want to seem dramatic. You are not being dramatic. You are being smart. You are choosing to live. Paramedics are trained not just to drive, but to deliver care while in motion. They can begin treatment during transport, oxygen, aspirin, even defibrillation if needed. That is time your heart cannot afford to lose. Every second saved is heart muscle saved. A car can't give you that. A taxi won't know what to do if you collapse. You need trained hands and fast access to cardiac care, and that comes when you pick up the phone and make the call. You don't need to be alone in that moment. Emergency services are more than a ride. They are the extension of the hospital that reaches your doorstep. In that critical hour, help doesn't wait at the emergency room. It begins the moment you dial. That's power, that's control, that's survival, And it all starts with the decision to listen to your body and call for help without hesitation. When you're experiencing a heart attack, every second matters, and one of the most immediate actions you can take is as simple as reaching for an aspirin. This small act can create a massive difference in your chances of survival. Aspirin isn't just a pain reliever, it plays a critical role in saving lives during a heart attack by thinning the blood and helping prevent the existing clot from getting bigger. In a heart attack, a clot blocks blood flow to part of the heart muscle, starving it of oxygen. Taking an aspirin slows that clotting process, giving your heart a fighting chance until professional help arrives. But there's a right way and a wrong way to take it in an emergency. You don't swallow it whole, you chew it. Chewing an aspirin allows it to enter your bloodstream faster, giving it the chance to work on your blood as soon as possible. If you've never been told this before, let this be the moment you learn something that could save your life or the life of someone close to you. You don't need to wait for someone else to help you. You don't need fancy medical equipment. You just need one uncoated 325 mg aspirin and the courage to act. Keep it nearby, not tucked away in some forgotten drawer. Put a pack in your nightstand, your wallet, your kitchen drawer, or anywhere you spend time regularly. Create a habit of knowing where it is. This kind of preparation doesn't come from fear. It comes from wisdom. It comes from valuing your life enough to anticipate the moments when time is not on your side. If you've ever prepared a fire escape plan or carried a flashlight for emergencies, you already know how powerful it feels to be ready. Taking aspirin during a heart attack is part of that readiness. It's not just a medication, it's a tool, and tools are there to serve you when you need them most. As important as aspirin is, equally vital is the way you position your body while waiting for help. This is a moment when panic wants to take over, but what your body needs is calm. One of the smartest actions you can take during a suspected heart attack is to stop moving and lie down. Not on your side, not curled up in discomfort, on your back with your head elevated. Find a pillow or a cushion, something to lift your head slightly above your chest. This position helps reduce the workload on your heart, allowing it to focus on pumping blood without the strain of additional movement or tension. The instinct might be to pace, to get up and get ready, to move toward the door, to try to reach the phone in another room. But these movements cost energy, and energy is something your heart cannot afford to lose in that moment. You must resist that impulse. Sit or lie down right where you are if it's safe. If you have your phone, use it from that spot. If not, move slowly and carefully, minimizing any strain. The priority is to conserve oxygen and calm your system. Every heartbeat counts. You are not being helpless. You are being smart. You are not giving up. You are giving your heart the best possible chance to keep going until help arrives. Lying still with your head raised may not feel heroic, but in that moment, it is a powerful act of survival. It is a declaration that your life matters and that you are doing everything in your control to protect it. You are not powerless in those crucial minutes. You are not at the mercy of fate. You are trained, aware, and prepared to act. Chewing that aspirin and lying down with purpose might look like small steps to the outside world, but inside your body, they are monumental decisions that can mean the difference between life and loss. You have that power in your hands. Use it. When every second counts, having your emergency information easily accessible can be the bridge between chaos and control. Imagine a paramedic rushing into your home. What do they need to know within seconds? Your name, your age, your medical conditions, the medications you're taking. any allergies you may have, and who to call if something goes wrong. In a heart attack situation, there is no time for guesswork. The people trying to save your life need immediate, accurate information to give you the best possible care. You can give them that advantage, even if you're unconscious or unable to speak, by preparing now. A simple card printed and placed in your wallet, your purse, on your refrigerator, or by your bedside can be one of the most powerful tools in your survival kit. This isn't just paperwork, it's your voice when you can't speak. It tells your story when time won't allow for conversation. The card should include your full name, date of birth, blood type if known, existing medical conditions like diabetes or high blood pressure, a list of all medications you take daily, any known allergies, especially to medications, and emergency contacts. Make it legible, make it easy to find, make it a habit to update it every few months or when your health situation changes. You may think, I live alone, I don't have anyone to update this. Or I'm careful with my medication, I don't need this. But medical emergencies don't follow rules or routines. They don't wait until you're with someone who knows your history. Being prepared isn't just about being careful. It's about acknowledging the truth that help will come faster and work better when it's informed. Paramedics are trained to look for these information cards in common places, help them help you, give them the tools they need to save your life. You're not just preparing for the worst, you're investing in your own resilience. Technology offers even more support for those who may face a heart attack while alone. Medical alert systems are not luxury gadgets, they are essential tools for independence. They are small, often wearable devices with a button you can press if you feel the symptoms of a heart attack or any other emergency. With a simple press, you can be connected to emergency services, even if you can't speak or move far. In a moment when your chest tightens, your breath shortens, and you feel dizzy or faint, the ability to press a button can be the difference between life and loss. These systems are especially critical for seniors living alone because they eliminate the gap between the onset of an emergency and the arrival of help. The fear of being alone in a life-threatening situation is real, but technology has given us a solution that brings peace of mind. Some models detect falls automatically. Some are GPS-enabled, allowing responders to find you if you're not at home. The idea isn't just to react, it's to stay connected, even when you're by yourself. Wearing one may feel strange at first. You might resist it, thinking it makes you look weak or dependent, but strength is not about pretending you don't need help. Strength is about acknowledging that your life matters enough to protect it. Empowerment is wearing that button proudly, knowing that in a moment of crisis, you're not alone. You're prepared, you're supported, and you're one press away from help. Choosing to keep emergency information accessible and to wear a medical alert device is not a sign of fear. It's a sign of self-respect. It's a decision to take control of your future. You're not surrendering to age. You're standing up for your life. You're proving that being over 60 doesn't mean being vulnerable. It means being wise enough to plan, strong enough to act, and brave enough to take survival into your own hands. You deserve every chance to keep living fully, and this is how you give yourself that chance.